Hello everyone, my name is Cameron and welcome back to the Skyrim Special Edition Let's Play. This is episode 181. Now, last episode we were not at the Abandoned Mare when it ended. Last episode we were actually, I think, at my house. We were upgrading a illusion, I believe. Is that the one we were upgrading? I think we were upgrading illusion. We were just doing muffle over and over and over again. As you can see, I'm now at 61. When we were in that episode at the start, we were level 58. I went up 3 levels, got illusion all the way up to 100, and we are now doing detect life to try and get that skill tree all the way up to 100. Pretty much this is going to be the next week, most likely. This will be the next week of the game. And I hate that because obviously it's not very interesting for you guys to see. I mean, just constantly cast a spell and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But it works. You know, it helps me to, firstly, it helps to level me up faster. Because the faster I get to level 78, obviously the faster I can do the legendary dragon fight, which helps a lot. Look at that, we're at level 34 already. But yeah, so this is pretty much what we're going to be doing for this episode, is just detecting life. I want to talk to you guys too about some things. So, first things first, the new female doctor. Now, I'm recording this the day before. I'm recording this Sunday because I'm trying to get my recordings actually done the day before this week because I want to. I talked about the new female doctor being announced. Now, I do think the idea of a female doctor can work. I'm not trying to say I'm not trying to say like, oh, I don't think it can work. The doctor's always been a man and that's how it's got to be. No, that's not how I'm looking at this at all. I'm looking at it as, I feel like they're not doing it for the right reasons. I feel like what they decided to do is they decided that, all right, let's do a female doctor so we can get the ratings boosted and so we can be PC and everyone can quit bitching that there's never been a female doctor. I have never heard of the actress Jodie Whittaker, obviously. I do know she's on Broadchurch, that's about it, and David Tennant was on that. That's about all I know. That's all I know about her. And I'm excited to see what could happen with the female doctor, you know, what storylines are going to play out, how it's going to work the correct way, you know, how it's going to work with going into the past and all that. But to be honest, I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work. Obviously, I'm not. But I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see where it goes with the female doctor. Obviously, God, I got to stretch my leg. Obviously, the past is going to be an odd thing, an awkward type thing. You've seen it with the episode with Martha, and I guess one of the episodes with Bill and Capaldi. There was a little bit of issue with going into the past, obviously because they are black, they are also females, and that's the issue I have with this, is it's like, it's going to go into the past or something, and we're going to see, like, her being berated by men, and like, oh, she's being treated like a lesser being, and people don't realize that, you know, it's difficult to watch those sorts of things. Like, it's difficult to watch racism happen in a TV show. It's difficult to watch fucking sexism happen even if it's in a TV show. And, you know it's just like, it's just fake. It's not real, but it's so difficult to see that because you do obviously realize that there's obviously something that, you know, that's obviously something that's difficult to look at no matter what you're doing. And I feel like everyone's like, oh, you guys are just complaining. It's like, that's not even that, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, it's not even gonna happen. It's not even gonna be that bad. It's like, did you obviously never watch the episodes with Martha and Bill going in the past? Like, again, I've still not watched the season with Capaldi. I missed the first episode. Because my DVR box, I was back when my DVR box got soaked from the rain and I had to wait until I got the replacement, so I lost the first episode of Doctor Who for that season. I still have to go back and watch all of that. Worst part is, I can't even watch Doctor Who on demand because I'm pretty sure BBC is not on demand. So I have to find that, watch it, and all that stuff. Shut the fuck up, douchebag. So yeah, but that's just the way I look at it, you know. It's I don't know. It's gonna be awkward to see all the sexism happening in the past and her being treated like a lesser being when you've grown to watch this the doctor, the character of the doctor, be such a you know, strong, independent person, and then you're gonna have to change that to watch it be like she's being treated like a second-class citizen by men because she's a woman, and it's gonna be so difficult to watch those sorts of scenes, and I think that's the issue I've looked at with the female doctor. You know what I mean? Like while the female doctor could work, it can only work so much. Like, I mean, you go back to the very first Doctor, William Hartnell. It was the same way. It was the same way. His when they went back in time to Aztecan times, they had the issue of 2 of the female companions being treated like second-class citizens. Only one was being treated right because she was wearing a headdress or something along those lines. God damn! I still have that issue with the enemies in there. Gotta keep running, I guess. Thank you. But yeah, so that's the way I've been looking at that, at least. I am excited though, however. I am excited to see the female doctor. I'm excited to, first off, I gotta finish the last season with Capaldi, which I don't know, I might try to marathon that this weekend with my girlfriend. We have a lot of things we watch. We gotta watch The F Word, we gotta watch Blood Drive, we gotta finish Baby Daddy, which is an amazing show if you guys have never watched it. And I think maybe me and her will watch Doctor Who, and maybe get started on a new series. We're thinking of starting on New Girl, which I've seen some episodes of New Girl from time to time, but I've never watched the show, like, you know, like watched it every week and all that. But the other things I want to talk about today. So, if you guys don't know, I am a part-time college student at Grand Rapids Community College near my house. Well, not near my house, but not too far from my house. I'll say that. So winter semester, which is January until April, May-ish, if you guys don't know, was the first semester I took of college. And I haven't been back yet. I haven't gone back to do online again until now. I'm planning on doing the fall semester, which starts next month. But I had thought until recently at your service. That I had passed both my classes. Now I did pass my English class. However, I failed my business management class, which puts a hold on my account, which means that even if I'm going to retake that class, I have no way of adding classes because I have no financial aid being received because of that. Which pretty much means that I cannot do classes. I might not be able to do classes next semester, sadly. Which sucks because it's like I didn't know. So here's the issue I have, okay? So I was thinking that at the end of my class I was passing both. I was like, okay, I'm gonna pass both of these. You know, I'm gonna pass business management with a D-. I passed English with like a C, which neither of those are good grades, mind you, but they're passing. That's the whole thing is I was trying to do was pass, and I didn't pass business management. After the class finished, I got no email, I got no call, no text, nothing in the mail, nothing like that to say, hey, you failed this class, there's been a hold put on your account. Did I get anything like that? No. But what do I find as soon as I go to set up my next classes for my next freaking semester? Oh, there's a hold on your account, so you can't add any classes until you fix it. I was thinking, what? Found out, you know, I failed one class. I was like, okay, I'll see what I need to do. Have no idea how to fix that, so I have to call my school tomorrow morning and talk to them and be like, hey, I have a hold put on my account. Can you talk to me about how I get rid of that so I can set my classes up, you know? Fall semester starts soon. I really want to take my next semester, you know, and it's so stupid that I got no notification from that. You know, they didn't send me anything to say, hey, you failed this class, there's been a hold put on your account, you need to talk to us to fix the hole, and so that way you can do more classes. So no, I'm in a very bad mood today, because of that, and it's really like, I'm really kind of thinking like, holy shit, is it even worth it right now to start school again? Because it's like, I probably won't, and the issue I'm having is, I probably won't be able to start fall semester now, if it takes too long. Fall semester starts the end of August. It is currently halfway through June. So if that's the case, if I cannot do fall semester because it takes too long for this stupid process to go through to get the hold taken off my account, so I can again take classes, I have to wait until winter semester of 2018 to do my classes again, which bugs the crap out of me, because it's like, I would love to be able to do my classes you know, fall semester, because that was my plan, was winter semester, take summer off, fall semester, oh, excuse me, and then I was going to do next year winter, summer, and fall, just to start getting through classes faster and stuff, so I can try to get through school faster. But now that is not the case, I might not be able to do fall semester of college, which is bugging the crap out of me, because again, I had a plan, and my plan is not being ruined because I got no notification of me failing that class and there being a hold put on my account until I went to start new classes, until I went to enroll in new classes. And there's 2 classes I'm taking again. I'm doing part-time classes again, which means I'm only doing 2 classes a semester. I'm doing business management over again, and I'm going to be doing American history, which is political science 110 and business administration 283 are the classes I am going to be taking next semester. And one of the classes I was originally going to take for business management and for American history are both filled. Both of those got filled, so I'm like, okay, let's go to the next one. Both of those are also almost filled, so if I can't get this worked out fast enough, I have to find yet another set of those classes, and there's, I think, 3 other business management classes that are open right now, that I can potentially sign up for, if I do get this hold removed soon enough. If not, I have to find a different class to take, which pisses me off, because I had the plan. I was like, okay, I'll retake business management since I failed, and I'll take political science 110. You know, and that's my plan. And my plan might not be able to be done now the right way because of a stupid fucking thing that I didn't get any fucking notification of, which just bugs me just a little bit. I really hate that I have to go through this whole process, and it's gonna be a long process most likely, just to be able to take classes again. And I have to soon sometime. Well, Jarl, not so bad yourself. You know, there's the issue of all this stuff, and it's just, oh, it's so annoying. I wish you could, like, marry the Jarls.
My dear husband, Torrid, the weighty position.
Boop.
Oh, has fallen to me. Please direct questions to my steward. Thane Brian.
May the gods watch over your battles, friends.
I would love if you could marry Jarl Ilsith.
Address all questions to the steward. Follow fire.
How about you shut the fuck up, Bearclaw? I think this might be the best position to do this. But yeah, so that's the issue I'm currently going through, and it's pissing me off. And I have to get my dog by the 28th. I have to bring him into the office, or I have to go into the office to talk to him about the request for him to be a what the hell is it called? A emotional support animal for my mom. Which is the only way I can actually have my dog here because he is a Husky German Shepherd mix, which is bigger than they allow. So I have to figure that out, which means I have to go take him to the vet at some point. I'm sure, unless that's their plan. I'm gonna call them tomorrow too and talk to them about what the meeting is gonna, you know, be of and what's gonna happen at the meeting. And pretty much just tell them that we haven't had the time or money to go and get the vet stuff done for him yet, and that's the issue, or that's the reason we haven't done it yet. And then I have to try to get my license stuff ready for this month and go take my test to get my license and practice a bit for that. And then I gotta sand and paint my table, and there's just so much stuff to do. And then I gotta, that's not even the end of it, guys. This is how stressful my plate is right now. I also have to juggle taking care of my mom and YouTube at the same time. Obviously, that's something you guys obviously already know about. Then I have to jump start my truck, which its alarm decides to go off every time I have to jump start it, so I have to figure out a way around that, which I think just involves locking and unlocking it and then putting the key in the ignition, is what my brother said. Then I have to take a bee's nest, 2 bee's nests actually, even though one's already off my mirror, inside the driver's side mirror on the outside, the driver's side view mirror. Have to remove a bee's nest that is still on the back of that from the back of my mirror, which is inside of where the actual mirror plate is at, and I have to clean it out to get both bee's nests out of there before I can actually use my truck. Then I have to go get a plate for my truck so I can actually drive it, and then I gotta get insurance put on my truck and get it registered so they know it's mine. This is all work I have to do within pretty much the next 2 months. Because I don't want to have to sand and paint my table anytime after summer is over, because then it's gonna be a longer process and it's gonna be annoying for me. I don't want to have to take my test in the snow or the cold, so I have to try to take that before it's done with. Obviously, I have to try to, you know, get that done with by the summer so I can drive up to Grand Rapids and take the math placement test for school. So I have a lot on my plate, if you guys haven't noticed from all that talking. But the thing is, I know what I'm doing with all this stuff. You know, obviously the test, I still have time to prep for that. I have to practice. I do want to practice a bit though. I just don't know how I'm paying for that right now. I currently don't have a lot on my card. I'm pretty sure. I think I have like $60 something, and the test costs like 50 something. Okay, I got like 70 bucks on my card. I have like almost $80 in my account on my debit card right now, which isn't too bad. I went to that. That's not too bad. If they let me do 25, which should be the thing, because it's a returning thing for me. I think I want to try to get. I might try to get Fortnite, which looks like a really good game. But like that's the whole issue I've got, is like I've got so much stuff to do, and I want to try to get another job so that way I can start getting more money, because getting paid once every month doesn't sound too great compared to getting paid twice 1 week potentially, and you know, obviously there's the fact that if I get a job somewhere else, I'll have a job that pays me every 2 weeks most likely, which sounds fantastic if you're me, because it means that I get a pretty good paycheck every 2 weeks, plus that means that I can buy more video games, which I am trying to make YouTube a job, if you guys do not know. I didn't come into this expecting, oh, massive amounts of subscribers and oh, massive amounts of money immediately. No, I came into this realizing how much of a grind this was going to be to slowly start to build my channel, and I know this. You know, I've watched multiple channels who said, oh, if you come into YouTube expecting to get a bunch of subscribers and get a bunch of money, that's not the right mentality. You got to come into this knowing it's going to be hard work and that you may not succeed immediately, but if you really are dedicated, you will continuously try and try and try and try and try and try and try again to become better at this and get more money. I actually have $79.96, so I got $2 for something. Not entirely sure what I got $2 for, but I got $2 randomly put on my account from something. So yeah, that is what I'm currently going through, guys, is a lot of difficult things. There is actually a position at a store not too far from my house right now, but the issue is I have no license, and I'm not in the mood to walk there every day during the summer, or ride a bike there for that matter, because the last time I walked up there to that area and walked back, I had to buy a few things, and on the walk back and the walk there, I was absolutely sweating my ass off. So that was fun. I don't know what level alteration spell this is, but might as well do the cheaper cast. It helps, I guess. But yeah. If I do get Fortnite, guys, first off, if I do get Fortnite, I'm gonna try to talk to Dalton about getting it too, because that would be a cool series for me and him to do, because Fortnite looks like a badass game. It's kind of along those lines of things me and Dalton like, you know, it's got that base building aspect to it, and it's got that whole, okay, this is what you do, it's a zombie survival type game, and it looks amazing. From the trailer I watched, I know that's obviously not how the game will go, but from the trailer I watched, it looks amazing. And it looks like a game that I could really enjoy to play. You know, and I think me and Dalton as a team could really enjoy to do that. I'm definitely looking for more Panda Bros type series to go. I think a lot of people like that sort of mentality, that sort of series where me and Dalton are both kind of in the video and we're talking, and you know, you guys see me interacting with somebody, and you know, that I like that. I like that sort of idea. I might also try to talk to Scotty and Mason about maybe getting it, because definitely doing a series with the four of us would be awesome. Obviously, if you guys don't know, Mason, Scotty, me, and Dalton, we're all kind of back when my channel was still called The Game Station 22. They were kind of the other people that were on the channel with me. Although I was pretty much the only one that uploaded, which is which is kind of the reason this is no longer a collab channel. It's just me back to being me. But I feel like having something cool with them would be a fun thing to do. Although none of us are ever on enough, like at the same time, to do that. I think most of the time it's either me, Scotty, and Dalton are online, or me and Dalton are online, or me, Scotty, and Mason are online, or me, Dalton, and Mason are online. You know, all four of us are never on at the same time anymore, and it's part of the reason I don't play with them anymore. Is because when they are on, they're playing with other people that I won't say I don't like, but that I just am not too fond of, I guess, is the best way to put it. But yeah, that's the way I look at it. So yeah, pretty much that's the way it is, and that's kind of the reason that comic battle, which you guys don't know what that was a series I had planned to do with Scotty, but things just got, one, we would never be able to really meet up to do it, and it'd be very difficult. It'd be a lot of editing, obviously, to do that, and two, I mean, it's a fun idea for a series, but there's so many versions of that already on YouTube. I just figured there's no point in doing it. Although I might still end up trying to do a series like that, because I do like those types of things. But if I do it, I want it to be me on one side, another person on another side, and we like debate about it. Not like, okay, here's the plus sides of this guy, and here's the plus sides of this guy, and here's who I think would win. You know, I want to fully debate it and then have people decide who they think would actually win down in the comments, you know? But there's the issue where I need to find a person to do that with, and I currently don't have anybody to actually do that with. I've also been thinking maybe branching out my channel and trying to do more channels in the spaced out moniker. Obviously I do occasional vlogs on here, but I would rather have an actual channel for me to vlog on. But that's not really something I'm really too focused on right now, obviously. Mainly because I only have my phone camera, and I hate using that for videos. It doesn't look the worst. Obviously, it looks better than my webcam I have for my computer built into my laptop, but it just does not look fantastic. I want to get an actual camera to do that with, to actually vlog and record with. What time is it? 3:20. Okay. How much time do we have left on the video? 5 minutes and 10 seconds. But yeah, that's kind of the way I'm planning this. Is I do kind of want to branch out my channel, but just at the moment, something I can easily do without, you know, obviously a lot of work. I kind of also was thinking branching it out and doing a spaced out wrestling channel where I do all the wrestling review stuff on that instead of doing it on this channel. You know, like the predictions, the reviews, all that stuff. Any WWE news I could do on there, stuff like that. I'm not entirely sure what I'd do on that one if I did decide to do it. But those sorts of things are kind of what I would like to kind of have done. Obviously, I still kind of want to do a series on Call of Duty. I kind of want to do a series on Call of Cthulhu. Maybe get the new Dishonored game with where you play as Megan Foster. That could be kind of fun. What else could I do? You know, those sorts of things. That's kind of what I want to do. I just don't know how I'm going to do it right now. 1 minute. And I do understand, guys. I do realize, guys, that this is probably not the most entertaining gameplay, and I'm sorry about that. But it is something that I do need to do. Obviously, I do kind of, like I said, I do want to try to have as many skills at 100 as possible by the time I finish this game. Which, 1 minute, let me heal really quick. Which, let's take a look at how many I've got at 100. So, we're going to start an illusion, and we're going to go over and we're going to count exactly how many skills are in this first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There's 18 skill trees. And out of those 18, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 of 18. That means there's still 13 more that I need to get up to 100 by the time I decide to end this series. That is insanity. But I think the easiest way for me to do that would be to go to Brinewater Grotto with my nice Blood Skull blade and my nice heavy armor, because my heavy armor, if you guys didn't notice, is at 90 already, which is perfect. Which means I only have 10 more to go on heavy armor. So if I literally just started tanking and let people attack me while I'm just doing magic over and over and over and over and over again, that would save my ass and probably get my my heavy armor increasing pretty quickly. However, I'm probably not going to do that. Alright, so let this Torker hit me a few times. Actually, wait, how close does my heavy armor do increasing? I think it's at the start, isn't it? Ah, it's pretty much at the start. It's gonna take a while. Although it is Horkers, so. I'm literally just gonna tank hits from Horkers, because it's not gonna do shit to me. Come on, Horker, keep hitting me. Okay, to be honest, I only want one of you alive. Because if I'm getting hit from 2, it actually does decrease kind of quick. Quicker than you'd expect, but or not as quick as you'd like. You know, it's not super quick. It's not like a dragon's hitting me constantly, but still. How am I doing? So it's gone up about to a quarter, maybe less than a quarter of the way to being done from just 3 Horkers tanking on me. Alright, there goes the timer. That's going to be the end of episode 181, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Next episode, we will be doing the same, much of the same. We will be doing leveling up as much as we can to try and get to level 78 to face the mightiest challenge we are ever going to face on this game, the legendary dragon fight with just me. I'm probably going to try to get my conjuration skill up so I can actually start conjuring stuff too for that battle. I will see you all in the next video. Stay golden. Peace.